Hey cozy crew! Okay, today this is gonna be a speed build of the little like Halloween date area. Maybe it's not even considered Halloween, but like a spooky little date area that we needed for a quest for Sally. I literally just opened up the tree. It was bugged for me for a little while and it finally seems to have been patched. I can finally get Jack and Sally in my valley, so it's time to build them a date spot. And it's Halloween, or almost Halloween, so this is perfect, right? Initially, I had planned to do an entire Halloween island for you and put this on the Halloween island, but yeah, I ran out of time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'll be honest, I've been getting ready for DreamHack Atlanta and I'm behind on a lot of the video footage that I had intended on getting out. Maybe next time I want to do a big schedule change. I shouldn't do it in between a massive TwitchCon FOMO train and DreamHack Atlanta. I was a little overbooked this month, I'm not gonna lie. It really sucks for me because I really enjoy Halloween and I really wanted to bring you guys along with me in all of these cozy games and all of these really cool Halloween adventures. And I haven't been able to. Y'all, it's literally Sunday night for me, and I think this goes live on Tuesday, which means I'm about a week behind on just this one alone. And I need to leave for DreamHack on Thursday. I need to get, like, my costumes still aren't made, my buttons that I'm handing out still aren't pressed. Thankfully, I don't have to pick out outfits since costumes is what it is. What's funny is I actually planned on 4 days of costumes when I only needed 3. I kind of made a mistake in there with that, but maybe I'll just take the 4th one as like a just in case, or I don't know. But what actually is happening is Thursday, I need to be there for the Creator Summit, which is not DreamHack. It's actually a separate entity. It's run through Skillshot Media and Ghost, and it's just for creators, and it's not really like, you don't really need to dress up, you know? Like, it's more professional, so I'm not so sure I should be showing up as, like, Mayor Lewis and Marne like I wanted to. I'm like, maybe I should tone that down a little bit. We can show our crazy side at the convention, it's okay. So, I do have 4 costumes. Mayor Lewis and Marne, I'm not really sure where I'm going to put that one in now. And then I have Bowser and Peach, and it's Peach's Bowser, not just like pretty pink Peach. It's Peach's Bowser. I am going with my husband, so it is all of my costumes are like a dual costume situation. And then I have Where's Waldo for one day, and if people find me and they say, oh, I found Waldo or something silly like that, I have a special pin to give them. I'm kind of thinking I might do that one for actual Halloween, as like, that's the trick-or-treat type option. And then I have, what's my other one? Team Rocket, but not Jesse and James Team Rocket, just like Team Rocket. And that one I'm going to be saving for Sunday because potentially my kids are going to come down on that day, and some of them have like Pokemon outfits, and I'm kind of hoping I can maybe talk one of them into wearing a Pokemon outfit and go along with us. If not, it's fine. My husband and I will just be Team Rocket by ourselves. It's okay. Maybe we can steal like other Pokemon at the convention and make a little video of that. I'm not talking about this build at all, and I hope that's okay with you guys. I feel like it's pretty straightforward. I was trying to make a little picnic nook, a little love spot that is creepy. And I really actually ended up liking the way this one turned out. And like I said, I think I'm going to move it to another island and make a Halloween island, because I actually want this area to be more of a magical glowy mushroom zone. So I don't think I'm going to leave it here. Thursday is the Creator Summit. Friday. Is it Friday? Well, shoot, I don't think it is on Friday. I think I'm free on Friday. I think I'm free to just like do my own thing. And I think there's a VTuber meetup on Friday. I actually haven't heard much about it. Someone else just mentioned that they thought there was one, so I'll have to look into that. I am doing buttons for trick-or-treating. I'm doing some that say like I'm at the Space Pirate VTuber, and I have some of my emotes. I made some for the staff that say, I worked at DreamHack Atlanta 25 and all I got was this lousy pin. Silly, but hey, it's something, you know? And then Saturday, I don't think I have anything going on Saturday. Dude, I need to make my schedule because I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Then Sunday, I'm going to be on a panel. I'm going to be on a VTuber panel. I swear I have something else going on Sunday. Oh yeah, I'm playing Stardew. I'm going to be playing Stardew live on the convention floor with a couple of people I know and a couple of people I don't know, and we've all decided to come together and play bingo, which I think is gonna be really cool. We are aiming to complete bingo together. It's not a competition, but I really wanted to try and make our live session not just us sitting there playing Stardew. I feel like when you are live on a convention floor or live from a convention, you kind of have to up the ante a little bit, right? It needs to be entertaining. And in this situation, it's really cool because we have the streamers streaming, and then on the main, I don't know if it's the main stage, but on a stage, I believe, there is going to be a, what do they call those? Commentator, talking about what is happening in our gameplay in those seats. It's really cool the way they've set it up this year. So there's no just like random go lives this year. Every station has a set time and game, and people have been put into these collab groups to work together. There's nothing solo, there's nothing, maybe some of the bigger people have solo stuff, but like for the most part, it is curated group content playing together with somebody who will be commentating on what we're doing. And with that in mind, I'm like, we can't just play Stardew. I love Stardew, okay? I do. But we can't just play Stardew. We have to find some other way to like make it super entertaining, especially for the people who might be sitting in an audience there at the convention watching us. I threw out like, can we do like a challenge of some kind? And then Bear, I think he's like the content creator coordinator. He's like kind of a big deal. I really appreciate him. He makes things run so smooth for all of us creators. But he threw out, he's like, what about bingo? And I'm like, yes, that's exactly kind of the idea I was thinking, like something we could do. And thankfully, a few of my group members have said they're interested. Some have not responded, but at this point, we're at a majority rule, so I hope that's okay. But we're looking at setting it up so that if you're at home, you can have your own bingo board through a link, and you can play bingo on your own. Maybe we get stuff like, you'll have your own board with the same things on it. I don't know if this makes any sense for you, but it'll work the day of, okay? It'll work. I've seen it. It does. You know who does it a lot? Animal Crossing content creators. I've seen it a lot for them, where you kind of build your own bingo board and then you go villager hunting. It's kind of the same idea. Everybody will have their own board. It generates automatically for you with all the options that we give them. And so somebody in the audience or somebody online may actually get bingo before the rest of us do, which is kind of fun. I like that idea. So maybe instead of it being like us competing against each other, it's like us competing against the audience. Could be. I don't know what your prize would be, just like a shout out live from the convention floor, maybe. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. It's gonna be really cool. DreamHack is genuinely like my favorite thing of the year. I really wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make DreamHack work this year, just like financially it's a lot. Thankfully, I was given the creator badge, but it's still like, I don't think we're gonna get a hotel this year because it's a lot. We're just gonna make the drive. It seems to be the best option for us this year. That's a lot of gabbing. With all of my DreamHack stuff talked about and kind of out of the way, I guess, let's talk about where it's at right now. I'm using a lot of the Nightmare Before Christmas furniture. I can't even say it. The Christmas furniture over here. You kind of have to. Like, it's about the only spooky stuff we have. I don't have Oswald yet. I need to go get him. I wonder how many more items are maybe a little on the spookier side. Not really. He's not spooky, but he's black and white, and maybe there's some more black and white items from him that would help to like enhance the spooky section. I do love our Halloween floating island thing that we have right now. I love it. And that house with the potions, if we don't get that in some way, premium shop some way, I might have to fight somebody. It is so cute. It's so cute. I'm hoarding my Moonstones right now. I've done decently well on Dream Snaps lately. This is actually one of my Dream Snaps recently. I set this date area up, and then I got them over there for their picture that I had to take, like, of them at the picnic, and I used that as one of my Dream Snaps recently. I don't remember what the theme was, but I have scored fairly well lately, and so I got a lot of Moonstones, but like, I don't always have a lot of Moonstones, so I'm kind of like hoarding them, like, it's my own little dragon pile. They can't have it right now. I did get a yellow little cottage thing that was super cute, so I have a new house skin to play with. I saw somebody do a Winnie the Pooh land, and I really want to do that. However, I don't have Storybook Veil. That's it. I don't have that yet, and I obviously don't have the Wish whatever yet. So I'm thinking maybe when the Wish one comes out, I will buy a bundle and see if I can get like a good bundle of Storybook Veil and the Wish one, because I kind of need Winnie the Pooh in my life. That's just me. I kind of need him. And so I feel like that little yellow cottage house thing that I just got out of, I think it was the premium shop. I don't know. I got it somewhere. Whatever I just got. I think it would look good in that kind of tone with like honey and stuff all around it. So hopefully that will be coming really soon. The nice thing about being a content creator is I can write all of this off on my taxes. The bad thing is I also need to make enough money to cover it in the first place. So once I feel like I've gotten past like DreamHack and those expenses and like Christmas, maybe then I'll buy a little, whatchamacallit, buy a little bundle of the two. We'll see. I do want them, but it's like not highest priority to me either. Yeah. What else? If you've been around on the YouTube for a little bit, you notice there's been a change. I'm going back to my little cozy roots. I am trying to, I don't know, I know I can say a lot of silly, funny things, and I can have a lot of funny, high energy, but sometimes I think it's too draining for me. And then sometimes I feel like the audience involved in that kind of persona is a little too crosses my boundaries. So I'm like, I decided to dial it back. I'm just gonna stick to cozy. I don't know how that goes for my future because I really do want to play some of the other games that I used to play. I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Hollow Knight. I just need to figure out how to fold those in, but maybe not as heavy. I think those are called RPG games. I don't know, y'all. I'm really bad at genres. I don't know if that's the right one, but like 3D platformer, what is Hollow Knight? Metroidvania, that kind of stuff. I like that. And I play those when I'm stressed. That's my cozy, to go beat the shit out of something in Hollow Knight. But I can see where it's not cozy. So I'm not sure how I want to fold those in right now. And to be quite honest, I would like to step away from those audience right now. Where's the wholesome people that used to be in my chat? I miss you. I'm stepping it back to my cozy roots. We're gonna do the building stuff because I like building. I enjoy building. But I'm also trying to utilize shorts. And I've been really, really pleasantly surprised with shorts because I thought I had to just continue with the high energy, high funny live stream clips, even though it's almost a juxtaposition, right? My long form videos or cozy long form videos, 100-day videos, or 100% playthroughs versus my live stream and my shorts, which are way on the other side of the spectrum and a little bit crazy. I mean, I'm a little crazy, okay? Sometimes I'm a little crazy, but I don't know if a 5 to 10 second clip of something I said in a live stream is a really good picture of who I am and what I provide, right? That's my thought. So I'm like, I need to dial back the shorts too. I want the shorts to be like my long form as well. And then I decided I was going to start doing these 1-minute resets. Like, hey friend, you need to stop scrolling for a minute. Take a minute to breathe. And it's just kind of, I don't want to call it ASMR, but like ambiance maybe. Like you're just listening to the game sounds for a minute and just breathing for a minute. Because this is what the cozy games provide for me, right? If I'm in a bad headspace, I just want to go dig dirt in Minecraft. I love the sound of digging dirt in Minecraft. And so like, okay, for me, and the way I like to de-stress and de-escalate situations, at least in my own brain, is to go play the cozy game, right? Like, what do they call that? Escapism? Maybe. Do I need help? Maybe. But this is how I do it. And if I do it this way, I'm not the only one, right? So I thought, well, let's change my shorts into these 1-minute breaks. But then I don't want to give up shorts just to that either. So I've been sprinkling in all these new ideas. And the way you guys have turned up, the way you guys have like, yeah, we vibe with that, blows my mind. Because I was like, sure, I don't really know if anybody's going to vibe with this. But you freaking do. It's so cool. Blows my mind. Thank you. I appreciate you. With that said, we could be doing even better. Currently, here's the spiel. Here's the, I'm gonna sell you something. Currently, 96% of my audience is not subscribed. 96%! That's crazy. I wish I could do that kind of math really fast, but like, we'd at least be at 3,000 subscribers. So, if you're hanging out, if you're watching this, if you're vibing with it, just hit the subscribe button, okay? Okay. It looks like I'm like pretty much at the end of this. I was sitting here and I'm like taking pictures and stuff. So this is the Dream Snap. I don't remember what it's called, but it says Black, Lavish, Tim Burton, Nightmare Before Christmas, and Wondrous. And I took a couple of pictures of myself in the area because I was a little bit worried. Oh, I'm showing it to you here. Oh, maybe not. Like Halloween Town something. Halloween Town style. Got there in the end. I did take a couple of pictures like here, just in case, because I was a little worried, like, can I use a picture that I take for a quest and turn it in for a dream snap? Will it let me do that? And I'm here to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and he, she, theys and gays, yeah. I'm here to tell you, you can take a picture in a quest and use that picture in your dream snap, which makes it really cool because I ended up with 2 characters, Sally and Jack, in my dream snap. And I think it's really hard to position characters in that way. I don't know if I'm missing some kind of feature, but it's really hard to feature more than one specific character in a certain area, at least in my mind. You know what would be really nice? It's like, I'm gonna put a little marker here, and this is the Mickey marker, and you have to stand on the Mickey marker. That'd be really cool. I don't think I'm going to be showing you the picture I submitted for Dream Snaps, so I'll make sure to put the picture I put on Dream Snaps at the end of this, because it looks like we're about to wrap up. So, I'm gonna see you guys at the end of the week. I heckin' appreciate you for being here, and I hope you have a good day. Bye, friends.